Hello, everybody. Word from the Woodshop number 9. Running a little bit behind today. Got a lot going on, so trying to get caught up today. Hey, what I want to do this week for the Word from the Woodshop is just go over a little bit about what we're going to do Sunday. And what I'd like for you to do is take a sheet of paper and write down these particular scripture verses, and we'll be discussing these on Sunday. Acts chapter 1 verse 14, Acts chapter 2 verse 1, Acts chapter 2 verse 44, Acts chapter 2 verse 46. You could read those together, see what they say, and see if you can figure out what I'm going to be doing on Sunday. And so this is going to be part of the message in the service on Sunday. Just give you a little heads up. So maybe you can do a little pre-reading about it if you could. Lift me up in your prayers. We start back up. We are starting back up this Sunday, 10 o'clock. We will be doing some things a little differently to start out. And one of those is we're going to have everybody enter through the new part, the southwest doors. What that does is a couple things. If you got my letter, you already know this, but it keeps traffic flow in the same place. It's easier to clean up after everybody's gone. And so when you get to church on Sunday, please take your temperature before you arrive. If you have a fever, we ask that you stay home. And when you get to the door, there'll be, I think it's going to be Terry's going to be out there with some hand sanitizer. And if you could put that on, that would be great. If you want to wear a mask, that's totally up to you. If you don't want to wear a mask, that's totally up to you as well. You will walk into the sanctuary and notice that every other pew has been marked off with some little notes there for you to read. And so we ask that you set, everybody knows what social distancing is. If you could do that, that would be great. We're going to have some worship music playing and some DVDs going. And then Colton will have a sort of like an object children's lesson where the kiddos will stay in their seats. They won't come up like you normally see happen. And then I'll have a message. We'll have the Lord's Supper, and then we'll dismiss. If you want to have worship by giving, we ask that you do so. On the way in, there'll be baskets to put that in, if you can do that. And so do that as you come in. Also, as we dismiss everybody, this week's going to be interesting too, because we're going to do the march down to the cemetery to lay flowers on the graves of our veterans, our heroes. And so after church is over at 11 o'clock, we're going to meet with the Methodist Church, and we're going to march down, lay the flowers on the graves that have the American flag. And there will be no afternoon scheduled, what do you want to call it, program that they normally have. So everybody, after you deliver flowers, everybody dismissed to go back to your cars. If you would like to hang out a little bit after church, we ask that you do that out in the parking lot. And so it will, trying to ease our way into this, do the right things. And they're all might not make sense to some of you, but that's what the leaders and staff have decided to do. So we ask that you, in all things, grace, focus on Jesus, and just as we reboot, re-enter, restart, we ask that you just have a mindset of grace. There are a lot of churches doing a lot of different things. There are churches that aren't meeting until August. There's churches that started meeting on Mother's Day. There's churches that really big churches that have no singing. There's churches that have CDs and DVDs, which we will have. If you want to sing, we ask that you at least wear a mask to do that, at least for a little bit. This is not going to be the norm. We're going to tweak as we go. So everybody's going to do things a little bit different, and I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. It's just the way things are. So this Sunday, I am excited to be back with you and to see you. We can give long distance high fives. Some people probably aren't going to afraid to be hugging on people. That's up to you, and whatever you feel comfortable with. So if you could do that, that would be a good thing. Also, we're going to have the live stream going. We are getting updated equipment. We're trying to hear from a grant. We have some monies that's designated, so we're trying to figure that out. So right now, probably for the next week or two, we probably will at least be doing a live stream with the equipment that we have, but it will be available for you for those that will not be with us Sunday and the Sunday after that and the Sunday after that. If you can't get it, we're going to upload it onto YouTube for later, and you can watch it then. So what I ask from you is just to pray over this and to just come with an open mindset to, number one, focus on Jesus, and the second thing is just to enjoy seeing each other, even if it's from a distance for some of us. So I love you. I cannot wait to get back with you and start this up again. And so hopefully I'll see you on Sunday.